I was late because I was eating pie, but not too late. It's only, 4:06. Okay, so let's see. I still have my Christmas tree up. That's fine. I got my hairs did, so they're straight. That's how I'm gonna party for New Year's Eve and make some art mistakes. I rounded the corners. Look at that. It's beautiful, very official. I trimmed a little off this side. I gotta sign it. And then after that, I don't know, maybe I'll just put it on my wall. Put it in the tree. There, let's see. Perfect. So let's see. I didn't touch this since last night. I watched Maya and the Three, where she was wearing this particular kind of warrior outfit. The front of her skirt thing, it has let's see. It's got something like this going on. I happen to pick pictures that have none of that. So, let's see. All the lights are on? Oh, I turned it lower because I was filming something. Let's see. Upside down and backwards. I'm getting better at this. Ooh. Let's see. That'll work. All right, so her skirt, it's got one of those types of things in the front, and I've since forgotten. I should have taken a picture of it, but that would have been too easy. And then it's got like a buckle. Okay, I'll show you right now. Hold on. Yeah, we had a little cheese party. It's one of our traditions. We kind of skipped it, I think, last year, but we'll just go to the store and get our favorite cheeses and meats and then put them out. Since it's just, the two of us, we're not gonna go hang out for New Year's or anything. We just kind of put them out there in the kitchen and graze for as long as we can. So this is kind of what her belt thing looks like. And then like there's still the little, what do you call it? Leather strap kind of skirt things hanging. So I'm gonna add something like that. And as Pat reminded me yesterday, I forgot the beaky thing that she has. Her helmet is a eagle and has a translucent beak. Here, let's see. Okay, so helmet. I made it block here. Here's the face. Okay. It has an eagle eye. That just looks like an ear. And it has the mohawky thing made of feathers. And then, all right, somehow I have to draw a little translucent beak. How did I draw her? Yeah, so I could kind of make it go forward and to the left a little. Yeah, that's a bad, hold on. Okay, there's the mohawk eyes. I'm gonna try this again. And it should kind of cover one of her eyes. And then I should erase some bits so that it kind of looks like the light is reflecting off it. I'm just not sure how. Let's see. Okay, so that just looks like a bubble. It needs a point to make it beaky. Better. Not perfect. Let's see. Okay. I guess I could raise it up a little. You can kind of see it. Here, that's. I think it does this. See my little pencil line? I think that's the line it takes. Huh. All right, let's try it again. So if I go up and then come down, and I give it a little, here, let's see that. Hold on. Maybe something like that. I'll show you in just a second. I erased her face. Ooh. Yeah, it's so obscure. It's like doesn't make a ton of sense. Let's see. So okay. There it is. I might be able to make it just a little bit closer to center. that one just goes straight up and out. See, profile, the camera is kind of low looking up. No helmet. I'll just have to make it work.
Game begin.
Give it little plastic shines. That'll help.
When the drum beats go like this.
There we go. Now all these extra little wispy lines. So then yesterday I said I was gonna throw in a bunch of heavy blacks to try to obscure my messed up shield. I think I could still do that. Yeah, so that's the plan. This will be not black, that'll be black. And maybe I'll throw in some thicker black. Oh, I need to fix her whole skirt.
Game over.
And then she had like painted fingertips. So I'll do that. Yeah, I think, let's see. That's probably enough to start doing some Copic line stuff. Let's see. There. Now I can see. I should throw some of these away, but I can't do it. There's not nibs available for some of these. Let's see. What do we got here? That one's fine. I know this one's fine. I never use it. The brush. 0.2. It's fine. They don't look much different from one another. But, a little dry. 0.25. That's good. I like that one. So 2.5 and 3.5. Okay. There they are. 0.7. Chunky. This is 0.1. I scratched off the numbers. This is 0.1. Yeah, this one's not great. I'm not ready to say goodbye yet though. 0.3. A little dry. All right, I think these are the winners. What do we settle on? 2.5 and 3.5. I want to use the Copic ones rather than the trusty microns, because I was thinking of doing, I always grab wrong ones. Okay, I was gonna do Copic markers, and these would smear in the alcohol. So these are the ones. So I'll start with the skinnier one. One day I'll just dive in with a super neat pen that has a varying line. But for now, I keep doing the deadline first, and then I go over it all over again because I'm chicken. I think this thin paper it might be able to handle like some kind of ink splashy ink wash, but it's just gonna buckle. So I've just decided to stick with markers. And we'll see how much I can get done before I take a cheese break. We got brie, this cheddar from Trader Joe's, which isn't actually my favorite. It tastes kind of milky, not like the super sharp cheddar that I like. And a lot of times I'll make this cranberry sauce, and we put that with the brie, like a water, what is it? Watercress cracker, a little bit of brie, that cranberry sauce that I would make, and then top it with the pecan. That's my favorite combo. We bought little pears and apples to slice on it too. Joel likes the meat stuff. I forget what they're all called. Like mortadella, is that the fancy bologna? something that's like roast beef. Prosciutto that's called something else. They're pretty good. That and slices of pie from the fancy grocery store, but they weren't that good. The better pie is at Honey Kettle, some expensive chicken place, but the pie is reasonably priced. You gotta pick your battles around here. You can find cheap pizza, but only on Mondays. I've heard that there's cheap Chinese food up the street. Well, relatively speaking, I guess. We haven't tried that yet. I think I'm almost ready in my game. What is it? Star Wars Outlaws? It always takes me a minute to figure it out. I think I might almost be going off the planet that I'm on. I'm running out of stuff to do. I'm finding all the treasures, and some are blocked by a tool I don't have. And it's so cute, that Nyx little character. There's abilities that you gain along the way by completing certain tasks, and one of them was Nyx, her little pet thing, Nyx related. And it's like, find 4 ways to make Nyx happy. And I don't know how this works, because forever I was at 3. And then I went to pet Nyx, which I always do anyways. And then it said, oh, you found the 4th way. I'm like, what are you talking about? I've been doing that all along. Did I have to like actively track that particular set of abilities or something? I don't know. I'm trying to not make anybody too mad. I got an excellent rep with the pikes. Crimson is like, they're okay. I think I got to not great, good. Yeah, I think it goes poor, good, excellent, or something. I want to get to excellent because I like the outfits they wear. They're like black and gold. More arting today. Hi, Leroy. Happy New Year. Yeah, yeah, I want to get this done. I figured I'm going to be sitting here eating cheese anyways. Just turn the cameras on. I can't tell you when the last time we went out to New Year's was. It's been a while. What about you? Are you going to be out and about later? We used to do the Rose Parade stuff in Pasadena. When I was little, we'd stay the night in a sleeping bag and get a good spot to watch the parade. I haven't done that in ages. I don't even watch it anymore. Cheese and fancy wine. Are you doing cheese and fancy wine? We got cheese and sparkling apple cider. I always stay in. I like staying in. Just gonna be working on my comic IP tonight. Good. Starting the new year early by getting stuff done. not doing it yet, but you're influencing me. Yeah, co-work with me. Get all your stuff out. I do that. I do that all the time. I'll throw on a stream and just kind of work. It keeps me seated. It keeps me off of the websites that have all the bad news. Our friends are gonna have a really busy night. What's going on here? Why is my... I was gonna pull my table, but then all the cameras move along with it. I feel like I should have more room. Here, let's see. What can I do? Is that better? That might be better. Yeah, I love the background creative streams. Me too. One of Joel's friends, he's pretty, I don't know what you'd call it. He's involved in the Rose Parade in a kind of official way where what does he do? He ushers around the Rose Court. Like I think they're assigned 1 or 2 girls, and they lend his family this Honda van looking thing that's white, and it has the Rose Tournament of Roses branded all around it. So that keeps him busy for a long time, and certainly right now and in the morning. What was his... I don't remember what he did last year. This year, you know what they do? It's so interesting to have someone on the inside because you get the scoop. There's a car that follows parallel to the parade, the Rose Court float, in case some girl has an emergency, something. She's just not trapped on the float. All she has to do is go, you know, block over to the van that's going to be there waiting. They're good to go. I don't recall him saying, tell no one. So, oh. I think these little spikes, I'm just going to make them flat black. This paper can't handle a lot of rendering stuff. Or maybe I'm just too fussy. I can't, my hand isn't sure enough to do it in one swoop. I got a lot of redoing and erasing, so my paper can't handle it. I wonder if it gets noisy in this neighborhood for New Year's. I haven't been here in so long. And I bet you the last time we did live here, we were doing stuff for New Year's, so a lot has changed. So many little rivets. All right. Our giant club is done. There. Bad lines. What is this? The eagle eye, all black, red eye part. I think that's gold. Or like old gold, maybe bronzy? I don't know. Bronzy turns black though. I like the her red painted fingers. How did I must have been trying to look up a better picture of I forgot what it was. Oh, her weapon. And then I happened to catch that her fingers, like the whole, I think it's like these two knuckles are just painted red. I was watching an episode of this before I started playing my game. And I was just reminded of how cool the designs of all the characters are. Trying not to get lost. I end up thinking the feather line is a spiky line and then get all confused. Vince, hi Vince. Happy New Year's Eve. I'm committed to inking most, if not all of this. And eating cheese. And fruit. And meat. I'm more interested in the cheese. We have a small selection of delicious things to graze on every now and again. There we go. Andrew Wilson. Hi, Happy New Year. Andrew's on YouTube. New Year's Eve Sotelo stream. Gomez cheerleader in the background. Is this the second? Is it the two of you? Any pets? It's the two of us, no pets. We used to have a wiener dog. He was the best. But he was the older guy and he ended up getting cancer. So that sucked. And after Colonel, we were like, yeah, let's not have any pets for a while. It's a little simpler, especially when you travel to conventions. You don't have to worry about boarding your little beloved wiener dog. So yeah, it's just a cheese party for two. I don't have to share with anybody. Kind of like it. I think my favorite cheese has turned out to be brie. I like a sharp cheddar too, but yeah, something about just spreadable brie. And then when it's just Joel and myself here, we don't have to worry about breaking our crackers or double dipping and in different jams or whatever. Just be little piggies all by ourselves. That helmet, the eagle eye. My eagle eye looks sleepy, not fierce. That's fine. My rat terrier Paco passed in April from cancer. I understand. It's rough, right? Rough. Yeah, they're just, you try to do the best you can for these little things. They're little heartbreakers. Spoil them for as long as you can. Let's see. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are here. Okay, is this the thinnest one I chose? I think it is. That's probably for the best. I get too fiddly anyway, so if I choose my thinnest pens, I just go over them a bunch of times to make them thicker. Try not to mess up the face, of all things. One of these days, I'm gonna change the lens of this camera that's right there. This one, so it has more zoom. If I bring this camera lower, it's gonna be like right lingering here. But I feel like my drawings are so light and sometimes they're kind of small. Getting a little bit more zoom might be good. Yeah, because I was thinking, well, where else can I put cameras?
Game.
I have a little grump face camera. right in front of my face. I guess I can instead point something down. That's an extra zoom. There's this other streamer. They have a 24-hour bird stream. They have multiple cameras. The thing is with theirs, the chat can control them. So I was kind of toying around with that idea to have enough cameras positioned in helpful ways where if one of the chatters wanted to change the point of view, they could do that. Stream goals.
When the drum beats go like this.
I like these shoulder pads. They're just mostly kind of rounded, rectangular, but then right when it gets to this bottom part, there's these little bally things. And then there's rivets along the whole thing. There it is. Look at my hair. It's almost never straight. This is as straight as it can go. It's already curling up on the bottom. I look like I'm from a shampoo commercial from the 70s. Just a hint of these scaly little leathers.
Game over.
I think we've finally just about eaten through all of our Christmas candy and cookies. There's a couple more things, but it's like the bottom of the containers. They're all like crumble pieces, stuck with the wrong pieces. Sometimes I open it and I'm like, challenge accepted. Definitely gonna have to not skip any bike rides. A stationary bike. I don't go outside on a bike. I would get hit by a bus immediately. Just add some fake dimension here. Fatter line at the bottom. Still kind of dark. Here. So whenever, so I made that hair black right on top of a fully black kind of chunk that I'm gonna make. That's gonna disappear. Maybe a little halo around it. Oh, there we go. My watch says time to get moving. No. I feel like I turn things off on the watch and then it updates and I have to go and turn all the stuff off again. Okay, so let's see what's going on. This is torso, belt, and that's shield, and this is arm. Okay. Body parts, check. I already accidentally put the year 2025 at the end of something, so I think I'm ready. I'm ready for the new year. The Micron pen seems very robust. This one in particular, you know what? I keep going over it multiple times. This one's a Copic because I'm gonna use markers for this. My Microns, I think the alcohol would kind of pick up and smear some of this. Good for ink washes and things. Watercolor. These, I love and hate them. For some reason, this aluminum barrel is, I don't see how it can be, but it feels more uncomfortable than the plastic. Also, some of these, they're not making nibs for anymore. I think, let's see, I don't know which ones. I should throw them away, but I can't say goodbye to them. This one's a good one. And then they still make nibs for the most popular sizes. And refills. Here's the refill. Everything's a to-do though, even the refills. It's like the smaller sizes take a A refill and the larger ones take a B size refill because the pigments are too viscous for the smaller. I don't know. They made it too overly complicated. So, let's see. So for this, 0.25. There we go. Without going into it multiple times, the line kind of looks like this top part. And then I'll just keep going over and over and beef up some undersides of things. I should just fill up my, what do you call it? Fountain pen. I wouldn't have to keep going over and over. You just learn brush control and do it all at once. But I say that every time. I'm gonna say it all next year too. Browns, reds, and gold. So easy color palette. Maybe it's not easy. Maybe it's hard to separate brown on top of brown on top of brown. Guess we'll see. Oops. Yeah, there's some kind of design on her shoulder pad, shoulder armor. I'm just pretending that's like a little lumpy. That's my design. It's a little lumpy. So I think some of these outermost contouring lines, if I put line weights on them, it's gonna disappear into the black of the underside of the shield. The inside ones, I guess it's fine, but outside's just gonna disappear. I have to decide. If all of this shield is black, how do I work light into the handle part here? Figure it out. Making up light sources always works for me. Yeah, and you have to kind of cheat them around a certain area if you need that area to be lit for the thing to make sense. So it's kind of like, how much could you get away with? And a lot of times I find out the thing that I'm struggling with, trying to get right, no one notices. They're looking at something else entirely. So let's try to make it all nice. Whatever people stare at least it'll be, I don't know, done in a purposeful, meaningful way, I guess. I don't know. There we go. Belt. Am I in smudge territory? Might be. Let's see. Speaking of making up light sources, still figuring out what'll be black. And what else? You got more up there? I can't tell. What did I draw? Where do you go? It's got to be right there. Okay, good. That's enough. All right, so last night it looks like I intended to pull some of that black shape over the top. I gotta cut in some highlight there somewhere. So that's where the black could start. I could cut in a little white at the tips of these spiky bits and then black under them, white on the top rim, then black that swoops around, maybe? Yeah. I should erase that before it throws me off. So let's see, pencil it in. And I could just start going black. And so what did I say? I said cut in some white, making up light sources, right, Joran? And then this is all black. I do it like the pros, they just throw X's. But who am I communicating it to? I'm the one doing it. All right. So that's a plan. I should probably go heavier under here. Let's see. Shadow, hey! Happy New Year. Oh, I peeked into Julie's stream real quick, and she yelled at you for helping. I saw you trying to help that raid. Julie, she's a streamer who, when someone raids into her channel, she's in space, right? So then it's all these, it's like an alien invasion almost. All the raiders, their emotes pop up into these little spaceships that are outside her spaceship. So what she likes to do is have the people raiding in spam their own emotes so that they fill up her little spaceships outside of her own spaceship, so that way she could bring them all into the stream, right? It's really cute. But then her chat, they get naughty and start spamming her own emotes, and she's like, no. So I guess this person raiding in, they had a bunch of egg themed emotes, and Shadow did all his eggs. And Julie's like, no, Shadow. I got a kick out of that. I wanted to type something, but like we were talking about yesterday, it takes me so long. It's like, no one's talking about it anymore. Egg emotes from a different streamer. Oh, you fooled me. I did not see the last 5 minutes. What happened? I'm gonna watch it for sure. But oh, I went to eat pie. That's a pretty good excuse. Yeah, we had our little cheese party and we still have some grazing to do, but I wanted to make sure I ate pie before it got too late. Priorities. I should. Okay. Yeah, I totally missed it. I think I must have seen most of her VODs. I enjoy her stream, so I'll go and check what I missed. I saw, I was watching some of the, what is it, Secret Santa drawings that people did. Those are really nice. I wasn't there, but she rated out just after 2 hours. Yeah, I think she mentioned it would be a short stream. But something happened, huh? I'm so curious. Okay. Let's see what I got going on here. Should I add another ring? Here, let's see. She got to the 100 sub goal, then dun dun dun. Oh, I'm so curious. That's something to do, something to watch while I'm snacking on brie and crackers. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys this in just a second. Real close up, like we'll see what kind of mess I made out of it. I think it'll work. It's just gonna be solid black, so I'm trying to figure it out. So then a bunch of her hand kind of be in shadow. I don't know, maybe that could just be gray and not shadow. Okay. So there's the plan for filling in the black. I think that'll work. I think, look at those spikies. I've had family over the last couple weeks, so I haven't been on as much. Well, that's good, I guess. You got family over. Spend time with them. Does your family understand like streaming or watching streams at all? Some of my family gets it and they know, or they're streamers, like my cousin. She's a DJ. But other people are like, what? I try to watch you, but you're never on. Like every Tuesday, almost every Tuesday. I was thinking of brightening up some of the topmost spikies. Okay. So, where does it start? Okay. Let's try that. All right. I had California Burbs on, and one of my brother-in-laws was interested and was asking questions. That's cool. Yeah, that could be the most perplexing one. It's like, what? Just birds. His backyard? What? I'm like, yeah, but it's beautiful. And you could, I was talking about him a second ago. Multiple cameras that the chat can control. Because I was thinking, what if I had another camera that was a little closer to the pencil stuff, if people wanted to see close-up of the pencils? Maybe? It's a little different because I'll move it around a lot. And nothing I would enjoy more than buying more cameras. Black Friday isn't what it used to be, but I did get a really good deal on the Sony a7 III camera body. It's like a few years old now, but it's still really good, and you can find them reasonably priced now during the duck redeems. Yeah, that's fun. I finally caught a couple. I missed a couple, and then I finally joined in on the party. You helped me get the, or you notified me about the B one that I got. What did I get last time? I forgot. He didn't know what Twitch was asking if he could just go to the California Burbs website. Oh, interesting. Yeah, you gotta like go all the way back with that explanation. Okay, there's a thing called live streaming. A bunch of weirdos do it all the time. We watch them in their natural habitat. I'm the weirdo, not California Burbs. They're delightful. Okay. So, what next? I'm going to outline the blacks that I'm planning. Do the thinner ones with my Copic multi-liner. And then go in with something thicker. I have a couple choices for the thicker stuff. Fatter multi-liners, but I also have the brush one. Look at that. It's BS. And this brush pen actually isn't too shabby when it comes to marker stuff. Hold on. It's the Pentel Pocket brush, I think it's called. There we go. Pentel. Okay, there we go. Here's the refills. These are easy to find. Jet Pens sells them. This is like $12, I think. I forgot how much this was. Something between $4 and $6, I think, for, was that 10 pieces? That can't be right. No, that doesn't fit 10 in there. That was like 5. That must have been 5, right? It says 4. I don't know what that means. I usually get the Ninja Duck all the time. Oh, because it's shadow. That's cool. But I got the Abby Duck last 2 times. That's interesting. My first one was astronaut duck, and then after that it's been like cute eyelash duck. Usually they're cute types. Oh, translate. I like to see what he chooses for everybody, how he interprets their name. Oh, check the directions of the arrow, insert slot on the cartridge, and insert firmly. 4 pieces. 4? I must always shove extras in here. That would for sure fit 5. Anyway, they're easy to fill and they're cheap. And they pigment based or something, so they work with Copic. I like how California Ducks, there's a knitting CBD. That's not her name, or their name. It's something else, knitting something. So he kept picking what he thought was a knitting duck, and it was actually a dentist duck, and what he thought was the knitting part was the bib for the dentist patient. Happy New Year, Shadow. Thanks for dropping by. It's good to see you. Have fun and be safe. Okay. So, all that to say, Hold on, let me pull these out. Ow, booby traps every time. This guy got me again. I'm leaving this out for filling blacks and the BS. Where are you? That stands for Beth Sotelo. Thank you very much. Where'd you go? Here. Okay, 2 candidates. We'll set them aside. Okay. Yes. I mean, how much trouble could I get into? It's another gifty piece no one is expecting. Nobody asked for. So it's fine. Should I? Here, I don't know. I'll just do that. Maybe I should. I did. Decisions were made. That's all black. Okay, that's fine. Black, black, black. This will be white. I think for sure there's going to be gunshots at midnight. Bottle rockets, hopefully not. I don't know if I could tell the difference. I feel like in Riverside, there were gunshots. Here it's gonna be some sort of bottle rockety thing. All right, that's the plan. Here, let me get a really skinny one to do her eyes, because her eyes are partially behind this visor. And if I use a thinner pen, they might stay kind of behind the plastic. Because right now that's pencil, and it looks kind of cool because it looks like there's something in front of them. See if I can keep that. 0.03. What am I using? 2.5 for you. 2. 0.03. There we go. Our little jingle jangle balls hanging off of armor. I like them. Okay, so not all this is leg. Some of this is shield. It's a little crowded area. That's shield. Then that's like back of the knee. I think I got it. Which angle will cause the least amount of destruction? Now I keep wondering what duck I was for the duck party. I don't even know if you could go back and watch VODs for a 24-hour. You must be able to for a 24-hour stream. I know I got shot into the bird bath and not the fountain. I'll show you in just a second. Beefing up lines. So I was adding little like shiny metallic, was that like a core shadow or something? Where if something's super shiny, it's got like where the light source is hitting and then some kind of reflecting light fill that kind of fills the shadow side. But then it makes this core shadow. So the simple way is just to make a little line. That's how you keep your gold not looking like cheese. You gotta add some blacks. It's a lesson I will never learn. Sometimes I do a good job. Other times I get lazy, I guess. Okay, so let's see. I was trying to do enough of the connecting places for this shield before I filled it in. I think I'm there. Try that. Okay. Hold on. You mash in these nibs. Not very gentle. I'll grab it on with this death grip, like you could see my muscles there. So then I'm holding on to it so hard, pretty much like, I don't know, once a day. It happens with my Wacom stylus thing. I'd like shoot it across the desk because I've got this death grip on it, and it just like, so I'm trying not to do that. It's not going anywhere. It's okay. See that? That's the knot of power. Okay, that's enough, because then I'm going to fill it in with black and all that. It's going to disappear. So, what did I say I was going to do? What could I start with? This one doesn't come to too fine a tip. Let's see. Kind of cool line, but I'm going to just make a mess. Hold on, where's the light? It's not very controlled, is it? Here, let's see. Yeah, I won't be able to make it into the little spots. I got a 7 here. Where's my 7? There we go. Here, I'll do this. I can't see. Avoid her hair. If I don't like it, I could just fill it in again. I'm not sure. I guess that's why inkers hire, it's not flatter. It's someone who fills in blacks. I don't know what they're called. Ink assist? Because it's tedious. All right, so let's see. What could I fill in? Even this filling in the blacks, the paper getting angry. No, so far so good. Ooh. Halo around it. I'm still undecided, but I could always fill that in. What's the shorthanded comics? BWS, Black with Stars. If ever I had to scan in stuff to send when I used to work production, there's all these little notes to inkers or colorists. BWS, I think Black with Stars. Stat, which was like just copy paste a panel for talking head scenes. One of our friends, we were all kind of new. He was a new penciler and he thought Stat was somebody in production, so he would address it to Stat rather than just saying Stat this panel. Hey Stat, can you copy this panel? That's pretty funny. Made it graduate to 7. What else? What's going on here? Okay. Black. And all right, I think I'm ready. Right. It did the thing.
Game begin.
Kind of fussy. I could do a, with a marker, I could do a gray mid-tone to pull up the shadow a little bit. I swear I'm pushing this nib in.
Let the drum beat go like this.
I was trying to make this a little thicker so these pieces fall behind that main centerpiece. They're like little leather straps. They're not leaves. Leaves.
Game over.
These little face square knee pads. Cute. Or tough, sorry, real tough. Thin paper. Soaking through. That's this part right there. Not enough to go to 2 pieces, so that's good. Corey, hello. Happy New Year. What you doing here on Twitch? Browsing art stuffs? I'm drawing, this is my book. I'm the writer-artist for it. And as a gift, I'm making one of my characters into, do you know that Netflix animation, that cartoon Maya and the Three? I'm just kind of doing a mashup of my character and Maya. She's pretty cool looking. Oh, thanks for the follow. That's cool. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're just kind of hanging out here, snacking on cheese and crackers, eating pie, and drawing. Yesterday I started just by doing little gestures. And so I finally landed on this one. Figured, all right, that's the one we're going with. There she is. So I guess a lot of people would make it bigger and maybe lightbox it if they're doing original art. I was just eyeballing it. So it's not exactly, but close enough. So I was fretting about dropping in such heavy blacks. Usually it's not something I do. I'm more of like a dead line kind of color it in later type, kind of coloring book style, but I'm trying to be more deliberate with throwing in some blacks because they really make the whole thing pop when you do it right. So yeah, some hits and misses, but keep trying. That's there. Roadblocks. I don't think I've ever streamed on New Year's Eve. I was wondering what it'd be like. I was figuring a lot of people are probably going to be out and about, but there's got to be people like, you know, you and I just kind of hanging out. I was going around Twitch and looking at other people's art and I saw yours. Thank you for stopping by here. I appreciate that. I remember, I think there's more and more artists joining Twitch, so that's good. I certainly wasn't one amongst the first, but it's nice to see people visiting this platform as more than just a gaming live stream thing. Got DJs and all that good stuff. Most people I talk to have no idea what Twitch is. Meeting you is a very skilled artist with a unique style worth watching. Thank you, Vince. I appreciate it. Yeah, these won't be tutorials. We'll learn from my mistakes. Certain things I've done over and over again where I kind of have a handle on it, but most of the time it's just new territory. Trying to practice and get my reps in, because so much of just being okay at art is doing it frequently. Even if you're good and you set it aside for a while, it's just like the gears start to grind and nothing works. I'd say pretty much for a while now, I've been streaming at least once a week, Tuesdays at 4. I threw a couple extra streams in this month. Not extra, because of the holidays. Just odd days, I guess, is a better way to say it. But usually it's Tuesdays. I do the occasional artist alley at comic conventions. I don't do a lot of anime conventions. I don't know if this qualifies for anime. It's not really that look, even though it's very cartoony. It's not superhero-y. So I'm sticking to the comic conventions now. There's also a book fair, Los Angeles Times Festival of Books, that kind of stuff. Let's see. I'm trying to thicken up my lines so they're not such a kind of same thickness coloring book style lines. But since that's not my natural way, it's like I do it, you know, the plain way, like you could see here, and then I kind of keep going over and over and over again. When I have the tools, like brush pens and stuff, to be able to do a nice varied line, the first line that I put down, but I don't have that coordination yet, I guess. I love anime, and that's what got you into art. Nice. Yeah, I like it too. There's the way they do like villains, spirits and ghosts. The design is so cool. So weird. I was watching, like everybody else on the planet, watching Dan. And everything is just so weird and creepy and cool. Some of this stuff, like her shoes, I'm kind of making up because they're just like little brown pegs. They're so cute and tiny, but it's just if I put those on my character's feet, I have to figure out another way to handle them. So they're just kind of leathery, plain slip-ons. You do art as well? That's really cool. Yeah, it's one of my favorite things to do with Twitch is to, while I'm working on something, just put someone else on who's working too, and it's kind of reminds me of the old studio environment, where just creative people were doing their thing, kind of around you, but not really. So let's see. Oh, I can do some stuff here. All right, let's see what we got. So almost looking like metallic there, with little shin guards. I should do that on the knee pads too. And the little balls underneath. Oh, I should, there's some blacks I could fill in here. Black spikies, black eagle eye. Okay, so do that. What did I say here? Oh, the gold on the knees. Just so tiny. Okay, just put the tiniest whispers of little lines on those knee pads. What else could I do? What did I say? The spikies. Thank you, Corey. Spiky is just gonna be flat black. They're gonna look like that. I have to figure out the cool way to do the feathers. I didn't happen to get good reference of the feathers. That's like partial. Let's see. Corey, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. And thanks for the follow. It'd be cool to see you back if you're scrolling around again. You're always welcome. Okay, I'm gonna practice the feather. I already messed it up. I will when I get time. Bye. Goodbye. Have a good one. So what did I draw? It's like, here, let me try it again. So if I did that, maybe I could do something simple to give it a little bit of dimension, like something like that. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Simple. I don't know what to do with that one. It's all on this side. Ah, let's leave it. And we need to drop shadows. Let's see. I'm thinking about the eagle eye. I don't want to just fill it black, so, or fill it in. I could leave, let's see. There's like little spaces for highlights. I could leave those. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with this one. It looks nothing like the cartoon. It must be an early design like we were talking about yesterday. Looks cool though. All right, so pencil time. I'll plan this. Very important. Okay, so I could. This is a good one. And maybe a little bit right there. Maybe that's too much. Nah, I'll fill it in if I don't like it. All right, that's the plan. That's not too crazy. What am I gonna do with this beak? My weapon is a lot more flattened. I guess I could just give it a little rim, but nothing else has it. It's just straight on. All right, I'll just leave it. It's decided. Okay. I've already decided to make it flat. It's like if one of these lines was the right one, I could stop drawing them. There, finally. Got it. There. I got confused. I got like the little sectional nugget, the spiky, and then the feather. I'm like, I got lost for a second. It's like when I... Oh, where's that thing? It's right by me. I know it's here. It was that Otonoke drawing that I just did. And I was doing the lettering in the back. And I got lost. And I tried to hide it. Like, nope, never happened. Oh. Now I'm just curious. As long as I don't roll over it. All right, well, hopefully it's in a safe place. Here's the thing I light boxed. Yeah, I got to this point and I accidentally connected like something that I shouldn't have, or I just ended up erasing it completely, thinking, well, no one's gonna know. I know these are letters, but they were hidden behind a character, so I figured, it's just design stuff. It's okay. So, yep. Let's see. Just so I don't get lost. That's dark. Okay. This is dark.
Game begin.
Yeah, got it. Try 7.
When the drum beats go like this.
Thank goodness in the reference, these are all just random spikes. I don't think I could have handled trying to match stuff. Concentration mode. I kind of like the little white pieces. I think I'll leave them. Trying desperately not to bust the spine. Yeah.
Game over.
Let's see. What am I gonna do? I looked at it and I saw something. A little bit darker here. I guess just hand and handle stuff. Okay. I can't see. Bad angle. So hold on though. I'm gonna get confused. The heavier lines I want towards the bottom. Like we could see under it, gives it some pretend volume. Oh, soon as I start spinning it, I'm gonna get lost. So, okay, got it. What else? Who needs extra lines? You need some extra lines. See, you can kind of see better. There's like her leg, D-pad, leg, and some sort of leg warmer type of strappity thing. She also has some up here. Oh, let me beef that one up. So it looks like arm strap, or like a cloth band. I'll show you right here. It's a cuff, the scallopy leather armband, and then what do you call it? Shoulder armor armbands, same as the leg bands. Look at that. You'll get smacked with that mallet thing. That's rough. I think probably that's thick enough. That might be thick enough. I think this arm and her face actually needs some thicker lines. Once I start making some thicker, then everything else looks thin. What do I have here? 20.25. Okay. Armband. Don't get lost. And that's a strap for her shoulder armor. Armband. I was gonna do her face. Did everything but. Hold on. Okay, I'm ready. What's the skinniest one? I have tiny little eye lines I want to make. Some of these are from the reject pile. Because the nib is too messed up. But that might be thin enough. So I'm going to try it. That's cool. Okay. At least it's the line weights are more consistent now with the rest of her. I think I'm almost done with this inky stuff. I gotta do the foot planting grass. Did I grab it from somewhere? I think I took it from this mystery art. Just random grass. Let's see. Who's my favorite? 2-5. There you go. Grass. Expert. Okay, so how hard can I erase without smearing? Who do I have? Is that you? I got you. Where's safe? Inconspicuous. That's not too bad. Okay, let's go for it. What was the last thing I did? The face. So, no, and the grass. Okay, I'll save that for last. No smearing, no smearing so far. So I think I'm safe. Okay. Let's see. So I'm gonna think on how I'm gonna color this. It should be simple. Maybe it could just be black, gray, and red. I know that'll please Joel. It's his favorite. Yeah, I'll sit on it for a minute or a day. I think there's a slice of pie calling my name and cheese party. I got all this brie to eat. So yeah, I think I will call this one The ink's at least done. She's cute. Yeah. All right, everybody. If you're watching this tomorrow, I hope you had a good New Year's Eve. And yeah, I will be back streaming for sure on Tuesdays at 4 Pacific time, and maybe still sneak in extra days. I'm not sure when they'll be, but they're kind of fun to just do a sneak attack. So, all right. Wish me luck with my pie. Oh, I hope it's good. It's apple. All right. So, let's see. I think I'm going to enjoy the rest of my New Year's, having a little snack-a-thon. So take care, and I'll see you for sure next week.